The way it got put together is in the early 70s, the whole mini-computer revolution had kind of hit.
You're looking at a small portable computer. It's helping a lot of different people do their work more productively.
And there were tons of platforms out there. There's probably a dozen or more different hardware platforms and not much software.
Software is kind of a new industry, and we were at the very forefront of it.
It weighs about 50 pounds. You can plug it in anywhere.
DMSi got started in 1976. It was founded by a gentleman named Dennis Lundy. He was approached by a company here in town called Bomb Iron about building an inventory and order management system for their company. And there was no software out there that would do that. Dennis kind of offered him a package deal where he'd provide the hardware and write the software for him.
After developing the software, they allowed him to take DMSi and basically try and market that software to different companies in Omaha.
That was the formation of DMSi. It got started in the back room of a warehouse in downtown Omaha. That's kind of the seed that led to where we are today. I'm the CEO. My name's Cal Gurman, and I don't know, I just kind of got interested in the business. It was all very new back then. Every deal we did was a new custom software system. Every system we put in was different than the last one we put in, so we were constantly modifying the software. We were trying to be servants to too many masters. We needed to focus our efforts on companies that fit our software so we could start building off of a common base of software.
That was probably in about '85. We both were working to sell business and put in processes within DMSi. We were still pretty much a custom software company, and the decision was made that we probably needed to focus, and it really clarified when we were working on an account, trying to sell an account here in Omaha.
And they were right here in town, so we gave them a lot of attention, put a lot into it, flew them to different customers to show them our software in action. I mean, we had a ton invested in this thing, and Jim and I had just bought the company up from Dennis, so we were both a little nervous. We needed a sale to make payroll, and this was kind of our deal that was going to help make us. The owner of the company, Jerry Fonda, said, "Give me 1 week. I've got to go look at one other company before I make a decision." And so they went out on a Monday or something. And Thursday came back. We talked to them, and they had signed contracts. Literally had signed contracts. So, of course, our heads were spinning, and we asked him what happened here, what went on. He said, "Well, this company I went with, they go to my trade shows. They understand everything about my product, so they just understood my business. Everything they had done really fit what we do." So here's Jim and I, two young guys in our 20s, sitting across the table from Jerry Fonda, a very senior aging kind of guy, but very distinguished and formal looking. He put his little cheaters down, looked over him, and he said, "And one other thing, boys, you two don't have a pot to piss in." We were pretty small at the time, and this other company was way more mature and advanced.
Found out that we really were probably a jack of all trades, but a master of none of them. And so on the ride back after that meeting was when we really decided that we really needed to focus on a particular niche. And
we did a very sophisticated market analysis in about a half mile and said, okay, building materials, it's bulky, it requires warehouses, and that's what we're going to do. So we got back to the office, and literally from that point on, we put the blinders on. We said we are focusing on building products. We expanded our geography so we could go find companies that fit our software. And we thought we were pretty smart, and we were onto something.
One of the things that I guess I've felt over the years is that it's an industry with very good people. They're salt-of-the-earth people. They run good businesses. We chose an industry that really is a joy to work in. I think from the very beginning, People probably have always been the most important part of DMSi.
It really comes down to understanding your customers and being able to put a product together that really fits the obscure nuances of their business. And
from the very beginning, we knew that it wasn't enough to just have good software. It wasn't enough to be very technical and maybe very smart in how we did things. We really had to have good people.
I think first and foremost, we hire really, really smart people. What we end up with is a team with people that really like to solve problems. And at the end of the day, that's what we're doing for our customers.
I think it's just our, from the top down, relentless passion to doing what's right for the customer. And so at the end of the day, you know, we're not worried about earnings releases or who's gonna make money or how we're gonna make money doing something. And that sort of passion and culture goes through to the whole company.
Ever since I was a little kid, I always knew I wanted to work here. The idea of a family company was cool. Growing up, seeing how much time and effort my dad put into it when we were little kids, and I just have a lot of pride in that.
as a family business and a small business, I can't think of a better position to be in than we are now. Our future is bright. I feel good.